Alright guys, today we're going to be going over the second release of UFO files that the government just released today. Today is May 22nd, 2026, and this is release number 2. Release number 1 came out a few weeks ago, which was on May 28th. So this is the second batch of files, and there are a few videos and PDFs, just like last time, as well as some audio files here. We're going to go over the video files, and we're just going to get right on into it. Here's the first one. There's going to be a UFO that comes across the bottom left of the screen, and that is it. Here's the next one. This one's a 5-minute. Let's skip around a little bit here. Let's just get some live reactions. I have not seen this one before. A lot of these are going to be orbs, round, and some of them are going to look like lights. So we're just going to go through each video and get a live reaction. So thanks for joining. Please hit the subscribe button for more conspiracy and current event content. Looks like the UFO just disappeared, and here we have some land in the sight of the camera. Let's skip ahead. Some slow motion. Looks like it's giving us a few different camera views. I could be wrong on that, but that was interesting. Let's rewind this. Full original clip. The way it turns there, with the outline it leaves, the trail it leaves behind, it's really interesting. I can't say I've seen that before. Let's watch that one more time. Look at the trail it leaves. That's really cool. I don't know what that's from. I don't know. I don't know if these are all the same incidents either. I could probably find that out on the left here if I read it, but I'm not taking the time to read it as much as I am in this reaction video. Anyone can find this at war.gov/UFO. This is coming from the Department of War. Let's skip ahead some more. Zoomed in. Okay, we're going to go back. Let's check out page 2. See if there's any videos. No videos on page 2. No videos on page 3. No videos on page 4. We have 23 pages in this release. Page 6. Nothing. Page 7. Page 8. And here's page 9, has quite a few, it looks like. Alright, so let's go through these. This is in the Middle East, it says. Okay, that just streaked across the bottom of the screen. Did you see the black line streaked across the bottom of the screen? This is Iraq, 10-second video. Okay, it's really hard. It's really small, way off in the distance, but it's right in that spot where the camera's crosshairs are located. It's a white speck off in the distance. It's just floating there. In Iraq in 2002. Here's Syria. Here's a video taken in Syria. This is a really weird camera that we're looking at. Must be 2 views of the same spot or something. Let's see. Not sure what we looked at there. We're gonna skip that one. Let's go into this Iraq video. This is Iraq 2002, December. Okay, it's going across the tops of these buildings. Stationary camera, very small round object. White on camera, but we don't know what it looks like off camera. This is in the United Arab Emirates. Interesting that a lot of these are in the Middle East. It makes me think that they're weapons technology being used against Middle Eastern forces, possibly. Oops. Let me go back to that. This is a 40 40-second clip. The object is up here in the top left, drifting downwards. Not super exciting. The camera's just following it. You know, I don't know if this is a human controlling this camera or if it's a computer automatically tracking the object, because it could be either. I'm not sure. Let's go back. We have another United Arab Emirates video. This one is 5 minutes long. We have a city in the background of this one. That's pretty cool. Or a compound of some kind, or some buildings with mountains behind and some sort of dam or water barricade maybe. I'm not sure what this wall is. But the video is going right now. I don't see any activity. Let's skip ahead. Skip ahead some more. I think. Okay, yeah. I did click this one earlier. It comes towards us. It's gonna come out of the smoke. It's gonna come out of this direction, out of this mountain. Yeah. Out of the distance, and it's gonna be a little speck that comes right across the bottom, towards the bottom of the camera. Here it comes. It's right down here. Camera's barely tracking it. And then once it changes the mode, the camera mode, you can see it a little better. It's kind of zigzagging. The behavior seems interesting. I don't know if the camera is moving or if that was the actual object that was doing that movement, but kind of hard to tell. It seems to be moving at different speeds. If you watch it closely, yeah, it's seems to be changing direction, and now it's almost going in a U-turn. It made a U-turn there, and now it's just zipping all over the camera lens. You see this little white dot on the screen here, folks? That's going up. Now, I can't tell if the camera's moving at all right now. It looks like I do have a little bit of movement, so hard to tell what's moving more, the object or the camera. It looks like we're traveling left now. The camera is tracking the object going left, and now we're going right. Okay. Alright, on to page 10. Oh wait, I missed one. We have a Grease video. Oh wow, this is recent. Never mind. This is actually 2004. Not as recent as I thought. Alright, we have two views of two cameras on this in different modes side by side there. Tracking a dot, a white dot, in thermal or ultraviolet or some alternate mode. It looks like we're looking down on the object from the clouds. Let's skip ahead. Can't tell if we're looking down or up there. And now we have some blue sky. Interesting. There's some blue sky as it switched modes there. Okay, so we did the Grease video. That was in 2004. Let's go on to page 11. Every single one here is a video, so let's watch. This one is 1 minute. It looks like the object is up here. Skip ahead. It says this is a thermal mode. Okay, not too exciting. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is traveling right. It looks like over some water. Let's get out of that one. Let's go on to the next one. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more conspiracy and current event content, guys. Especially UFO content. Alright, we're on the next video. I'm not sure what we're looking at. It's pretty fuzzy. Okay, here we have a black dot. And we zoomed in. Ooh, interesting. Kind of has some lines coming off of it. Like a sun rays almost. Strange. Let's see. What are we looking at here? It's hard to tell what we're looking at. Honestly, like that could... I don't know if that was the UFO or if that was like a man-made like building or something. Here we have a boat. Okay, we're looking at a boat now. Zoomed back out. And let's look at this black dot again. Let's see what this black dot is. So here's a boat to our bottom left. Okay, so there's the black dot. Let's see how we got to that dot. There's a boat, pretty clear right there, with possibly like a beach line or a shoreline or a underwater shelf of some kind. And then off in the distance, the camera zooms in on this black dot. And we're going to zoom in again. And what is that? We can't tell what that is. Is that... We have a boat and a black dot. I think the tube was a boat. There was like a black tube that showed for a second there. I'll pause it. You see that tube to the right? It looks like a cargo boat of some kind. And this, I'm not sure what that is. Let's go to the next one. This one is an 11-second video. For some reason this looks kind of familiar, but I've probably never seen it. Okay, I didn't see anything there. Let's try it one more time. See if we can see the movement. Okay, it was across the bottom. It comes across from up. Actually, I don't even know if it's from up here, but you can see it go from here to here. It goes. So you can rewind and go watch that. Let's see this. This one's 5 minutes. Let's skip ahead. Ooh, we have a pretty clear picture of a boat here. What are we gonna see? Is there something underneath the boat? Oh, and then we have a little light here. Interesting. Is there another one up there? Circling the boat? Not the boat, the massive circle? Now, okay. Guys, I may have overreacted about the circular object here. I was starting to think that I was overreacting. Because this could just be the lens. There could be a blur around the edge of the lens making it look round. So I probably overreacted there. Now that I'm seeing these dots, that almost confirms that these dots are the subject of this video. And that this circular object, this circular outline here is non-UFO related. So my apologies, everyone. This is an uncut video, so I truly do apologize for overreacting about that. I do really that would be crazy and really cool if we got to see that, though. If we got to see some underwater UFO activity. Okay, now this one seems to be a little older, 2020. I don't know, we haven't seen a camera like this before, like with the green outline and the red circle. and so many different blacked out sections. Okay, South China Sea, interesting. Okay, we've seen this one. This is from the first release, it looks like. East China Sea, we did that one, so Japan. Here's that camera lens again. Interesting, pretty far away it looks like. Hard for the camera to make out. Let's skip ahead. It looks to me that those are 3 orbs in a triangle almost, and that they're in a cluster. It seems to be 3 orbs in a cluster, and they're glowing. Like the center, and the white part is the glowing part. The center is the black part, and they don't seem to be doing much movement. They're just sitting there. They're not moving like at all. The camera is struggling to keep track of them, probably because it's windy or something. Here we have a 1-minute and 40-second video. Looks like we have a white dot off in the distance, some hills, trees down below. And oh, interesting, we have windmills. That's really cool. So the white dot is traveling to the right across the field of windmills. That's so cool. Is it going behind? I can't tell if it's behind or in front of them. I think it's in front, but I can't tell for sure. That's really cool. And I'm not sure what that thing is in the middle of the windmill farm. The wind farm, but okay, let's go on to North America. This is from 2006. The date was taken New Year's Day, 2006, guys. In North America, we have a tubular. Oh, interesting. Tubular object. What's going on here? 2 lights. 2 lights floating around. Almost like car lights. They look like headlights. I can't tell if we're looking up in the sky or if we're looking at water. At first I thought I saw a boat, but I'm not sure anymore. Okay, these 2 lights are traveling in tandem. They seem to have rotated slightly. They're traveling in tandem. They're sort of like they're turning like this. As they go, they're sort of facing the camera, and then they're turning so that as they go. Interesting. So this is New Year's Day, guys. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm not sure. All it says is North America. It doesn't say what part of North America. Alright, let's check out. We're going to check out page 12, guys, and we'll be at the halfway point. So we will finish this. We will finish this later today. This is going to be a part 1 video. I'm going to record the part 2 after. I'm going to record part 2 later today, so I'll get them both posted back to back so you can catch both of them. But I'm going to stop this recording session after we do this page, okay? So we're going to do the rest of this page, page 12, and then we're going to take a break. So, here we go. This is from 2004, 8-minute video. 4 objects. One of them is separated from the others. It looks like we're over water, or I'm guessing we're over water once again. We're always going over water. Okay, and we don't have any black boxes blocking out our data this time, but apparently there's no data to block out. Unless they just zoomed in. Yeah, it looks like they zoomed in on the original footage. And then, Yeah, okay, so that one's pretty blurry. Once they zoom in on it, it's hard to it almost makes it harder to know what you're looking at. So this one is Central Communications, CENTCOM, which is also which is in the Middle East, and this is 2002. We're looking down on a car. Oh wow, that moved really fast. Is it gonna give slow-mo? Yeah, here we go. You see it moves from the top left of the screen here down to the bottom right. There it goes. It looks like just a line. UCOM, European Communications, 4-minute video. This one is also zoomed in, very blurry. I'm guessing these are clouds that we're looking at. Some clouds in the background with a round, shiny object. Anti-gravity object flying through the sky, maneuvering through the clouds. And it's leaving a trail in the camera. It's leaving a trail. That's interesting. You know, they say it's manipulating gravity around it. That's what we think. We think it's manipulating the field of gravity. And that's how it is able to move with such ease. So this is really interesting. This is one of the better ones, I think, with how well we're able to see this trail, and we're able to see an outline around this object, which is really unique. You can see the shape of it is like a upside down L, maybe, and it's sort of going back and forth. You see the wind is pushing the clouds, and it's almost letting the wind take it a little bit. It's moving with the wind a little bit, which is sort of surprising because a lot of times these objects are not affected by their surroundings, like with water and air. But I'm seeing the wind is pushing the clouds, and it's sort of going with the clouds, and it has to like resist the clouds almost. And the way the camera picks it up, it almost looks like a square when it moves. It looks like a square instead of an L or a line. It's moving so fast that the camera thinks it looks like a square, and it's like the thermal view. The thermal of it is picking up the heat that's being left behind or something. I don't know. But the most interesting thing about this video to me is going to be the halo that's surrounding this object and the trail that it's leaving behind. A lot of times they say it doesn't leave a trail. It doesn't leave a heat expulsion trail. But this one is very clearly leaving some sort of trail, and I don't know if that's from the camera or if that's from gases or from some other gravity, like the air around it catching up to it after it created a vacuum behind it or something. I don't know, but this is really cool, really interesting behavior, and really cool movement that we're getting to see in this video. It's just going back and forth. It looks like it's just practicing or something. It's just like doing some practice, or because it doesn't look like it's gathering information, unless it's gathering information on how well we are able to track it. Maybe it's testing us to see how well we can track it, but just a thought. Alright, back to Central Communications in the Middle East. This is 2020. It says we're zoomed in. We have a black object up here. I think we're in the clouds right now. We're looking down. Sharpen, zoom, motion tracked, contrast. So same video. It's a big black object. I'm not sure what it's doing, guys. Original video, here we go. Up here. What is it doing? It's like swimming through the clouds, like a leisurely swim. And it disappears into the blackness. Very strange. That movement was kind of creepy. It was like sneaking. Alright, we do not have a location for this one. This is a 3-minute video. Round object with a shadow. Interesting, it's shining and it's pulsing. I was gonna say the shadow seems to be moving, but now it's even pulsing, and it's like it has a beat to it, and there's rays of light coming off of it, guys. This is really cool. Okay, it's off camera, now it's back. Very cool. And now it's flipped. They've got the black and the white flipped. Interesting, guys. Very interesting. Okay, it picked up speed here. It's so shiny. Look how small it is. Look how it's transforming. It shouldn't be getting so big when it shines like that. It's so strange. It's like small and then big. Small, tiny, and then it gets big. How is it doing that, guys? I mean, it could be the angle of the shape. Maybe it's like angle, but that doesn't look like that's the explanation to me. Look at how it's like gyrating back and forth as it's moving forward. It's going like and when it's down like this, it's tiny. But then when it faces up towards the sky, it gets all shiny and big. And then when it's down, it like gets small, like a little pill. Then when it's big, it's like a shield. Watch this. Let's watch it again really quick. As it's moving, it picks up speed, because at first I don't think it's moving as fast as this. So we're going here. Here's where it starts to change shape, and it gets closer to the camera as time goes on. As this 3-minute video goes on, it's getting closer and closer to the camera, because the camera's really, really far away, like miles and miles away. And so as it gets closer, we get a better view. And I'm not seeing a halo around this one. I'm not seeing a halo, but I am seeing a lot of like shininess to it, and the way it's moving is so strange. Huh. And here's back to the beginning. Interesting, guys. That was a cool one. Okay. Yellow Sea. 1 minute and 10 seconds. We're looking at some clouds. Okay, the object is here. It's a tiny white dot off in the distance. It's one of those little round ones. Moving pretty slow. And now we're looking down at the water. Let me rewind it. How did we get from the sky to the water? So here's the object. Let's see what it does. The camera zoomed in. And we lost it off to the right here. Looks like we lost the object. Is it gonna come back? No. The camera lost it for good. Let's go here. This is in the Yellow Sea once again. This looks like the same video. 2 from the Yellow Sea. Looks like those are duplicates with different descriptions. Not sure what the explanation there is. Alright, here we have an Indo-Pacom. I'm not sure where that is. This is a long one. Possible change of shape, stabilized and enhanced. So this was 8x speed, guys. It says this is 8x speed. So the original video of this is a lot slower, and the possible change of shape, they say possible. It looks like there are things protruding out of it and going back in. That's what it looks like to me, like little blobs coming out the sides and bottom. Yeah, it looks like a turtle, or like a star, or a shield, or like a person with a cape or something. Okay, so now this is original speed. Stabilized. That means they stabilize the camera so that we don't have to deal with all the woo, right? Alright, we don't need to see more of that one. Let's go to CENTCOM. This is 2020. Looks like we've got some planes. Some military planes. Possibly. And a white object flying across the top of the screen. Here it is. Kind of zipping around. I'm not sure what angle we're looking at right now. Not sure. I'm guessing we're top down. I'm guessing we're looking from the sky down. Generally, that's what we're doing. Sometimes we're looking up, but interesting how what happened here. So you're telling me that the object stopped? So it's moving around. Watch, we have movement, and then it's going to stop. It's slowing down and it's going to stop here. That's very strange. So the camera picks it up. It's like, okay, let's zoom in on that. It says 5 meters. 5 or 6 meters, it says. 4M, 5M. I'm guessing that's meters. It's measuring the width of the object. It's going to zoom in on it here in a second. It's staying stationary. And it's fluctuating between 5 and 6 meters right now. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to where it zooms in. Now we're at 2 meters. I'm not sure if that's the camera or what, but it says 2M. Let's just say 2M. And it appears to be tall, almost like the silhouette of a human figure or something, with a bulge coming out the side, kind of like that other one that I called an upside down L. There's like, it's like skinny at the bottom, and the top is like has a bulge coming out the back of it. Like, you see this bulge? It's kind of like that upside down L. There it is again. I'm not sure. Not sure what that is at all, obviously. Okay, and then the last video that we're gonna watch for this part of the YouTube video. Ooh, we have a hillside rocky color video. That's exciting. We get to watch in color for once. Unless they change the camera style. Where is it? Come on, give us an authentic color view, guys. I want to see what it looks like with real color. Is it silver? What color is it? Okay, it's black. It looks like we have a, that could be the shadow of it. Here it is. Floating across the mountainside. It looks to be almost, it's black and skinny and round. And I almost want to say brown for a second. It looked like it was brown for just a second. That's probably because the mountainside is brown. But look at it go. It seems to be going in a straight line. I can't tell though if it's going in a straight line or if it has a curved trajectory. Only they would know that. It might be in the description. Probably not. Let's see, where do we end up here? Where does the thing go? I just skipped ahead. So it's off in the top left. Now where does it go? Where does it disappear off to? Not seeing any movement there. But this mountainside is an interesting view. I really want to see where the object is now. Now that we have this view, this angle. And what is it doing? Is it like probing? Is it sensing something? Is it measuring something? Is it just traveling through, just passing through? And what is this here? Oh, that's just the site. Never mind. Okay, that's the end of the video. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to hit subscribe for more UFO content. I'm 21 MBs, 21st century megabytes coming to you over the internet. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Thanks again so much for watching, everybody. Uncut video. Hope you all have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.